long until we arrive at Orion?
We're a few days away from the station.
All this for a job that might not even pay that well. Oh, look at this!
What? It's just a bunch of plastic, earthly video games.
These aren't just earthly video games, these are Rockstar games. I haven't seen this map in years. Each of these games came with folded maps and city guide pamphlets, so you could have a physical thing to look at and read through. It really made each game's world feel more alive.
And how many of these posters and plastic containers are you hoarding?
I've got a few more of them here. Look at this one. This was the first map they made for the 3D era. You can see they had all this character art bombarding the map, something they stopped doing after GTA 3. It's almost like one of those toy car rugs for kids, because the street layout was so basic looking. This was also the only time the map looked almost like it was a satellite view. Every game's map to come after had a more simplified map style. This map is also super cluttered. Notice all the circles with numbers rather than clean markers and symbols they started using later? You can see the difference between GTA 3 and Liberty City Stories, which was released 4 years later. The map is so much cleaner and more organized, using the theme that most of the maps for GTA have. I have to admit, the cluttered style with all the character art might be cooler.
What's that stuff on the right side of the map?
Those are shows on Broadway. All of the maps have ads as if you're looking at a map with sponsors who paid for page real estate. Except GTA 5, which might be my least favorite map, both in-game and on paper. It looked more like a government commissioned map rather than a public travel guide map. But there was more than just maps. They also included game manuals in the style of city travel guides, which broke down every aspect of the game's locations, activities, characters, and more. It's as if you stopped at the welcome center for the city and picked up a pamphlet. They were all so cool and creative, except GTA 5. Again, that one sucked.
And what was the point of these maps? Why would you need the map of a fake place? Wouldn't they have the map in-game to reference?
GTA 3 didn't actually have the in-game map. Instead, players had to look at the physical map to learn the whole area. You'd actually study them like real street maps, marking safe houses, mission spots, or shortcuts. But after 3, it was about more than just utility. Rockstar's world building extended beyond the screen. Holding a map that matched the in-game world made it feel more real, like this was a place you could visit. In the 2000s, opening a game box was part of the experience. Manuals, posters, bonus codes, and maps were what it was all about. The map was often the highlight, a surprise folded treasure tucked inside the case. We seem to have lost touch with the magic and physical discovery in the age of instant downloads and digital convenience, both figuratively and literally. These maps looked cool, stylized with city art, landmarks, or themed fonts. They felt like tourist maps or travel brochures from fictional cities, and players often pinned them up like posters.
You humans collect a lot of junk.
Oh, that's not junk. I just got that. I picked it up at the last station. I had this thing shipped all the way out here from Earth. It's a new chair. The last one I had isn't doing so hot. They're actually sponsoring us. It's super easy to put together. Look at these features. I'd promote this thing even if I wasn't sponsored. This chair, called the Flexispot C7M, has the most adjustable features I've ever seen on a chair. The arms can be rotated and maneuvered into pretty much any position you could ever want. The headrest has 3D adjustments. You can lock the back lean amount, and you can slide the seat forward or backward. I honestly didn't know you could have this many adjustable features in a chair. The build quality is impressive too. My last chair definitely cheaped out in so many areas. The footrest from my last chair broke off pretty quickly, but this one's footrest from Flexispot feels strong and sturdy. This chair is so comfortable you could sleep in it. But more importantly, it's the most comfortable chair that I've ever worked in and sat at the desk. Flexispot offers a free 30-day risk-free trial. Believe me, if you're looking for a good office chair or gaming chair, this is it. To get the best price, use the code in my description to buy yourself a Flexispot C7M chair. The chair is definitely worth the price, but if you have a limited budget, you can check out their C5 chair, which also has great build quality with basic functions for adjustment as well. Check out this chair, guys. If you're in the market for one, you'll definitely want to look at their site and see its adjustment features. It doesn't disappoint. Thank you, Flexispot, for sponsoring this video and making it possible.
Jet, can we put away all of your game cases now? It's been a few days and it's getting cluttered.
But I haven't even really gone through them with you yet.
I feel like you have.
Let's start at the beginning of the 3D era, GTA 3. All of this art throughout the game and map was made by artist Stephen Bliss. In 2001, he flew to New York City from London and started working for Rockstar. His brief was to paint the cover for GTA 3. He actually lived in New York while he made the first poster that started it all. He said living there while making the poster was good inspiration, with the cop sirens and helicopters flying around. He said the gritty feel helped him make the Liberty City-based cover. This art style has become synonymous with GTA. He was credited for the cover art for all of the GTA games. I hope he comes back to make the cover art for GTA 6. The Liberty City Guidebook. Welcome to Liberty City, the worst place in America. At the bottom of every page is a funny little tagline like, "Welcome to Liberty City, a terrible place for a holiday, where lunatics prosper," and "Welcome to Liberty City, a great place to leave." I'll let you read the rest on your own time, Arlo.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that.
The map in the center of the book is the only GTA to do this 3D style map view. It's kind of interesting that they essentially give you two maps with this game, the 2D one and this 3D one. Both are plastered with art. All the symbols here are for all the gangs, which is kind of cool. Oh look, apparently 4 million people live in the Liberty City area. Oh, and here's a description of all those gangs on the last page. The classifieds are pretty funny. Claude is on it. Small-time crook as errand boy for large-scale gangster operation. Ads like this are what I love about Rockstar games. 155 I sue you. Sue anyone for anything and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. Call us and get ready to enjoy a life of luxury. Oh my goodness. This might be the best thing on the book.
And what's that?
An advertisement for Midnight Club. Man, Rockstar used to make games.
Do they not still make games?
Yeah, I guess. About 2 per decade. Oh wow, I'm just now remembering that as a kid I used to draw a lot of these characters. This brings back memories. This map started everything. It was cold and dark feeling, but it was huge for its time. 3 islands, each packed with buildings, streets, and NPCs, with Portland, the easternmost island, known mostly for its industrial and shipping locations. Staunton Island, basically Manhattan, has landmarks like Bedford Point, where the ads are different in 3 and Stories because GTA 3 takes place in 2001, and Stories takes place in 1998. There's Belleville Park and the Liberty Memorial Coliseum. The westmost chunk of land is Shoreside Vale, the only map in the 3D and HD era to be connected to mainland America. But that might change with GTA 6. It's mostly residential, features a dam and Francis International Airport, and the cover art that has defined decades of gaming. Arlo, remember this game cover. There's an Easter egg that goes across all the GTA game covers, and I'm curious if you'll spot it.
Finally a task I'm interested in.
Next up, Vice City, and here's your Vice City tourist guide. On the facts page, it breaks down the history, climate, government politics, economy, and even religion. And there's a population of 1.8 million in Vice City, so far that's 5.8 million citizens across both games. Of course, it's loaded with ads like Pit Bomb, Napalm for your skin. On this page, it explains why Tommy always dies when he goes in the water, and it's not because he can't swim. It says shark attacks off Vice City happen a few times a year, and there are more shark attacks out there than you would like to think. Best advice? Stay out of the water. And the track list on the back with Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, naturally. It also says Dan Houser played a radio caller on K-Chat. He actually played Freddy. He was the one asking to get spanked. Ah, and it would not be complete without Midnight Club 2 on the last page. This is kind of weird. On the back, it mixes art over in-game captures. Must have been a tight deadline. Vice City's map looks completely different from 3's. It has vibrant, tropical colors and a simplified design. This is like when they finally figured out how to make an actually legible map. Vice City was a really small map too, with only a couple of streets. The 2 areas are Vice City Mainland and Vice City Beach, the same way Miami and Miami Beach are in real life. Vice City Beach had vibrant nightlife and Ocean Drive was full of neon lights. There was even a lighthouse at the southernmost point, and the northernmost area of the map had a dirt bike track and a stadium. There was a huge airport and Air Force base. The bottom showcases different locations in the city. Look, there's even some ads at the very bottom. There's always room for an ad, Arlo. And the back is a poster of a chick. Want to hang this up, Arlo?
No, let's keep it in mint condition by folding it up neatly and storing it out of sight inside of the game case.
Smart thinking. Then there's this classic game cover. Are you noticing a pattern with the covers yet?
I am noticing a trend.
The holy grail of the 3D era, GTA San Andreas. Take a look at the local business advertiser's guide. First page has a most wanted section with all the Grove Street guys. See how there's multiple airports? That's what made this game so good. They even had a Boeing 747 that you could fly between all the airports. This was by far the best 3D era GTA game. Look at this ad, drive-through confessions. And the credit card companies, they've got a MasterCard parody, and it looks like the Rockstar logo is a credit card. You could gamble at the casinos, I forgot about that. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, the best Midnight Club in the back of the best 3D era GTA, fitting. This right here, this is the best GTA map ever made. So much variation with 3 distinctly different cities. Los Santos with the warm, hot LA vibe. San Fierro, which is cold and rainy. A whole desert. Mountainous areas with huge forest trees. A dam. A casino strip straight out of Vegas. Having 3 cities gave you a reason to explore the map. Unlike GTA 5's map that barely has anything going on outside the one city. There's even an Area 51 type of location marked by the no-fly zone. That's where an underground lab is, which kind of reminds me of Resident Evil. Wow, there's a lot of markers for properties to buy. Buying properties made it way cooler than the other games. Now this poster is really cool. It's the cover of the game.
I believe I've identified the pattern with the covers.
Well, that was fast. Hold on, wait till we're done. The Liberty City Guidebook. This thing shows every place you can visit in GTA 4. There's a section for sightseeing. Here's the Statue of Happiness, Star Junction. It says a great place to go if you like advertising. There's full descriptions of all these places like restaurants and bars. Look, it even gives you directions to find it. The first HD era map, GTA 4's Liberty City. This was the first map to take everything and dial it to 100. All the details that they had in the 3 cities and surrounding areas from San Andreas were packed into this one dense world. Up to this point, it was probably the most richly detailed, well thought out map Rockstar made. Everything was a parody of the real world. They left practically no stone unturned. If we went through all of the landmarks and interesting locations in this map, it could literally fill an hour-long video.
Yes, let's save that for some other time.
Are you sure? We could go through it now.
No, I agree. Let's focus on the physical material in these games for now. We can save that for another video. Far from now.
At the bottom of the map, they have all these descriptions for various areas, and the back of the map has the subway and train routes, just like New York in real life. And this is the game cover. This game cover represents one of the greatest games ever made. I couldn't wait to get this game. I had a calendar on the wall counting down the 60 days till I was told I'd get an Xbox 360. Up until that point, I had only played it for brief moments on other people's consoles. This was probably the most impactful GTA to me. It's between this one and San Andreas. The other GTA 4, Episodes from Liberty City, also has its own cover and map, but its map is pretty similar to GTA 4's, just with the new icons with new stuff that they added to the map. While it's not GTA, the Red Dead series also included maps to their games. The only problem was their guidebooks just acted as game guides. They didn't really feel like travel pamphlets to the world that the games featured. I don't know why they didn't put in the effort into making it an old-timey newspaper or something. That would have been so much cooler. Red Dead's physical map doesn't give much useful information. Yeah, it shows areas that the animals are in, but the towns are just marked by pictures of buildings rather than markers that show you what you can find there. One detail that's kinda neat is this handwritten danger symbol. It makes it feel more like a treasure map. The mountains on this map are called the Redemption Mountains. They're not called that by name in either game either. They're only labeled that on this paper map for the first game. Now to the most recent GTA, GTA 5. The guidebook. It's like 2 pages. It's pathetic. It contains a now broken link to the digital GTA 5 manual. They basically made the manual digital now where you can look at it on your phone. And the sponsors now look like they're little pop-ups you'd see scrolling on a website. Why are we doing this? This is stupid. They were already killing physical media back in 2013. At least it came with a physical map. This side has the whole map for 5. And GTA 5's map is huge. But see how there's so much dead space? It's completely different from how San Andreas was laid out. In San Andreas, you had this city and went to this city or that city. It even had this whole massive mountain off to the side that you could mess around on. All GTA 5 has is this city, this mountain, and a few little towns that no one in their right mind would ever want to visit. It would have been so much better if they had San Fierro up here, or at least Las Venturas. Wasted potential. The other side of the map shows the city and towns more close up, so it's easier to see the only locations people would actually ever want to visit. Red Dead Redemption 2's guidebook, useless. But the map is pretty cool. It's in the classic Red Dead Western style, but the paper is noticeably thinner and smaller, cutting back costs, I guess. You can see just how much they scaled back with their physical media over the years. This map is double-sided though, with the main map on the front and New Austin on the back. I've also got these other books here, just cool little collectibles. This one has pretty cool shots for each of the cities in San Andreas. And that Alienware computer ad on the back, do you think we can still claim this offer? So, did you figure out what all the covers have in common, Arlo?
According to my scans, the similarity is the presence of a helicopter in the top left corner of each cover. There's also a motorcycle in the top right corner, and a car-related image at the bottom of most of the games, but not all.
Yep, you got it. Of course you did. Isn't all this stuff so cool?
And you want to keep all of this, why?
I know it looks like junk. Old boxes, folded maps, inserts nobody asked for, but this stuff meant something. These weren't just extras, they were a welcome mat into the world you were about to play in. You held it in your hands, flipped it open, and felt like you were going somewhere. Back then, gaming had weight, Arlo. It had texture. You didn't just download a world, you unpacked it. Rockstar understood that. Their maps weren't filler, they were part of the fantasy. A paper trail into Liberty City, Vice City, or Los Santos. Now everything's digital. You don't get the map, you get a loading screen. You don't get the poster, you get a pre-order bonus that expires in a week. And maybe Rockstar just thinks people don't care anymore. The physical stuff isn't worth the trouble. But I do. I miss it. I want that complete immersive experience back, even outside of the game. Rockstar's games make more money than any other game ever sold, so if anyone can afford to do posters and guides, it's them. I really hope GTA 6 brings this back.
Yes, because that's just what we need. More stuff.
I hope you'll get it one day, Arlo.
Looks like we're close to Orion Station.
Alright, I'll upload this video and then we'll land.